The new Tesla Model 3. This vehicle is amazing. In this episode, we're going to go over all the new features of this vehicle. So without further ado, let's dive right in. The new headlights are so cool. It makes this vehicle look more like the Model S, and that vehicle is beautiful on the outside. The fog lights are now removed and the vent is wider. The side is pretty much the same except for the indent around the repeater camera. It looks more like the Model Y. And the back. This thing looks so cool on the back. The old Model 3 looked decent on the rear, but this is just amazing. I love those taillights. It is so cool. I also love that rear diffuser. This is the same one like you get on the Model S and the X. Instead of the Tesla T, you now have the word Tesla on the trunk. You also have two new colors. There's a stealth gray and the ultra red like you get on the Model S and the X. There's also new wheel designs. You have 18-inch wheels as standard. You can pay extra for 19-inch wheels. This vehicle looks so nice on the outside. Does it look better than the Model S? The Model S has always been my favorite looking Tesla, but this thing just looks fantastic. I think it does look slightly better than the Model S, and this vehicle definitely looks a lot better than the old one. The old one was great looking. This thing though, it's beautiful. This is now my favorite looking Tesla. The interior is also very different. You have a bigger 15.4-inch center display, and you have an 8-inch rear display. The stalks are also removed, so now all the controls are on the steering wheel, but one thing Tesla did good on is they didn't put that haptic button for the horn like they did on the Model S and the X. Hopefully they change it on those vehicles too. Instead, you have this camera button which pulls up the cameras, and you're gonna notice there's ambient lighting. So many luxury cars have this feature, and now here it comes to the Model 3. It's phenomenal. You can set it to whatever color you want, and just like the old Model 3, you still have heated seats and a heated steering wheel. And now you get ventilated seats at the front. These features just make this vehicle feel way more luxurious than the old one. And the overall interior quality has been improved. The materials feel more expensive than in the old vehicle. This is terrific. They even improved the sound insulation. Just like the old Model 3, you have acoustic glass on the front windows and the windshield, and now you get it on the back door windows and the rear window. This is superb. The rear seats have also been improved. You have a folding center seat which has two cup holders in the front, and behind that you have a nice armrest. On the old one you had cup holders right in the middle, which took up space for you to rest your arm, and the rear seats are slightly more reclined to make them more comfortable. Overall, this interior is fabulous. I really like this interior. This is a big improvement over the old Model 3. It makes this car feel more luxurious. But do you guys like the old Model 3's interior or the new Model 3's interior? Let me know in the comments down below. While the Model 3 has gotten much better on the exterior and the interior, it also has better technology than the old version. The new rear display provides entertainment, climate, and media controls just like in the Model S and the X. There's also a new sound system. You have 17 speakers. The Bluetooth system has also been updated. Instead of having a microphone in the middle, you now have a microphone on both, the driver's side and the passenger side. The Wi-Fi connectivity has also been updated for a better experience. Then there are still those amazing features like you had with the old version. There's still over-the-air updates, so as you own your Model 3, it gets better over time. There's a keyless experience, so you can use your phone to enter and exit the vehicle. There's gaming and entertainment. You can play different games and watch different videos on these beautiful displays. And there are those special features such as dog mode. So if you leave your pet inside, it keeps the climate on and displays a message letting people outside know that the pet inside is safe. And there's Sentry mode, which uses the exterior cameras for the driving assistance systems as security cameras to record for suspicious activity around your vehicle when you're outside. If it captures something, it will save that into its built-in dash cam, which comes as standard. You can view those clips when you get back inside, and you can view those cameras through the Tesla app. The technology in this vehicle is mind-blowing. While the technology has been improved, you have a bigger trunk as well. This trunk has up to 24 cubic foot of space. The old one had 23 cubic foot of space. The second row seats fold flat just like the previous model, and you have a front which has 3.1 cubic foot of space. There are two different versions of the new Model 3. There's the rear-wheel drive and the long range. The performance model hasn't been released yet. The rear-wheel drive has up to 344 miles of range. It can charge at a rate of up to 170 kilowatts, and it has a 66 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The old one had a 60 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The long range is up to 421 miles. 421 miles, that's insane. That vehicle can charge at a rate of up to 250 kilowatts. So how quick are these vehicles? The standard rear-wheel drive version can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.8 seconds. The long range can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. It's just like the previous Model 3. Tesla has now upgraded the suspension for the Model 3. They updated the springs and dampers to make the ride more comfortable. The old Model 3 was pretty good at dealing with bumps. This new Model 3 is going to do even better. The improved sound insulation makes it feel more serene inside. There's also improved LED matrix headlights for better visibility at night. The cameras are also updated for autopilot. Then there are those driving assistance systems like you had with the previous vehicle. There's autopilot as standard, which has adaptive cruise control and auto steer to keep you inside the lane. You can pay extra for the enhanced autopilot package, which provides navigate on autopilot, auto lane change, summon, and auto park. You can even pay extra for the FSD package, which has all those features like you have in the enhanced autopilot package and auto steer on city streets. Then there's automatic emergency braking, lane departure avoidance, blind spot warning, and obstacle aware acceleration, which reduces acceleration power when close to obstacles while parking and may apply brakes if you get too close to an object. The new Model 3 has gotten slightly more expensive in different countries, but it is not yet released in the US. The old Model 3 started at around $40,000. This vehicle's price is expected to be similar to the old version. So the new Model 3, this is a big improvement over its predecessor. It has gotten so much better. It has a much better looking exterior. The old Model 3 was beautiful, and this vehicle just looks even better on the outside. The interior is so much more luxurious. There's improved technology, you have slightly improved storage, and a more comfortable driving experience. The performance model is still yet to be released, but for now, these two versions of the Model 3 are phenomenal. I definitely recommend purchasing. This is a great vehicle. The Model 3 has always been a fantastic vehicle, and now it has just gotten even better. When I saw this car, I instantly started to like Tesla. This is the vehicle I was very much impressed with. It is definitely worth it. I recommend purchasing it. The deliveries are expected to start in October, and we are still waiting for it in the US. I definitely recommend purchasing this vehicle. It is definitely worth it. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode.